Hello and welcome to DK Vine Done Slow. I'm Hyle Russell. I'm still feeling plenty demoralized after Mad Monster Mansion last time, where I took way too long finding all of the notes. And I'm really not looking forward to what lies before me today. It is Rusty Bucket Bay. Rusty Bucket Bay, I think, one of the more infamous worlds in Banjo-Kazooie for a few reasons, but it's generally thought of as not the hardest world, then just the most frustrating world. Not quite to the level of Grunty Industries in Banjo-Tooie, but pretty close. Maybe just the industrial pollution theme connects the two threads. Hello to Jeffrin in the chat. As you can see, we have 78 jiggies, 700 notes. We only have 200 more notes to go. However, I am going to load a suspend point. Alright. Here we go. Actually, before we head up to Rusty Bucket Bay, I do need to input the new Cheeto code I got at the end of last week's stream. So off to Treasure Trove Cove we go. Visit our old pal Leaky. Hello also to Chris in the live stream. I see you. I just about had a heart attack. I saw these notes spinning here. I was like, I forgot 4 notes. And obviously, you know, I'm playing the N64 version of the game, so you forget these things. Alright. Just enjoying the nice clear water while I can. Because, oh, I need to go up there. Because, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of, like, oily water, polluted water. Alright now. Of course, there's plenty of lore to discuss in Rusty Bucket Bay, don't you worry. Yeah. This is bringing to mind the flower pots all over again. Thankfully, they're a little bit more forgiving with Leaky. That's why Leaky is one of the best characters in all of Western fiction. And yes, there needs to be a bucket in Sea of Thieves patterned after Leaky. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear how they can't do it. Alright. So it's red feathers, I believe. Alright. Oh my god, why am I this way? Where is the R? Where is the R? Why can't I see the R? I need to stop looking for the R. That's my problem. Got that condition where you can be searching for something. You're so focused on something that you're just blind to it. It's right in front of you. All right, give me a T. There we go. All my feathers. It makes me sick. Fly to me. Your butt I'll kick. She said all my feathers as if she is claiming ownership over these Breagle feathers that there seems to be an infinite supply of. So I don't know. Like, is she just saying anything that's in her lair or connected to the realms, connected to her lair, are belong to her? Even feathers? Like, I'll go outside. I'll see, like, a bird feather in the little stubby thing that I could charitably call my lawn. But I wouldn't say that's my feather. But then again, I'm not Gruntilda, so... Alright. Let's head back to up topside, where I will have to open up a Rusty Bucket Bay. You can see I'm thrilled by it. It might be alright. I was dreading Clanker's Cavern, another dingy, gloomy world. And I ended up actually quite enjoying that experience. I think it all will depend on a couple of factors. The note situation is definitely going to... It's definitely going to affect me a bit. Because I think I'm definitely seeing the flaws of this note system where you die and then your notes reset, and you know, if you want to get all 100 of them, you have to get them in one go. You can't die. But also, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna do with the engine room. Let's be honest. It's been a while since I've done it, and I've never done it on stream before, which makes me play worse. And I think part of that is because I'm trying to entertain, and I just can't focus in a vacuum, so my attention is divided. So it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be awful, and I apologize in advance. You might not even want to watch this. You might just want to turn it off. All right, so obviously, there is the entrance. I just want to point out that it's the ship hole, but it's not the ship hole. It's just taking on the appearance of the ship hole. We've had this debate on stream before about whether or not Grunty is designing these engines to look like those realms, or if it's kind of bleeding outwards, affecting the mountains or caverns of Grunty's lair. And I think it is the latter. I don't think she would take the time to make this look like the Rusty Bucket. Anyway, that's where the entrance is going to be. But we need to get up to where the actual puzzle is. And so, to do that, we need to go through this. There is a cauldron up here. That completes the circuit. Way back. It's not that far away, though. Seems like a waste of time. And you see that rare crate right there. So if this were grabbed by the ghoulies, that is where the bonus book, or sometimes called the rare book, would be hidden. But this is not grabbed by the ghoulies, but it's still telling you, hey, that's important right there. And there we raise it to the second level. Of course, we already raised it to the first water level way back in the exterior of Monster Mansion, in the little crypt that Mumbo was just hanging out in like a creep. Of course, I should point out the cavern walls here. They're a little gray. A little... Oh, look, there's a... Is that a laughing spider in there? I don't know. Where did the fish go? Anyway, So I thought maybe this is a little icy in here, and then I was like, maybe the ice key is there. The fish is down there. Maybe the ice key is connected to this room, this chamber in here. So I spent quite a bit of time in here as well. No, there's nothing. There's nothing. Jeffrin says it's the strange symbol of the ancients. I think in relation to the Rare logo, not the weird spider graffiti or cave art. All right, so there's a grate over here. That's where the portrait is, but I just want to come down here. See, it's getting a little vegetation-y over here. And there is a, that's where the Mad Monster Mansion portrait is, over there. There's a way to raise that, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Let's actually go into Rusty Bucket Bay. Don't need feathers. Cheeto just filled my feather bag up. Grunty admits she's a hog. I really need a big hot dog. Well, you know, private thoughts, Gruntilda. You shouldn't share them. I guess, you know, this is still the dial-up era of internet. Maybe she didn't get one of those America Online freebie discs to share those thoughts in a chat room like most people did in 1998 when they really needed to be that transparently thirsty. All right. Rusty Bucket Bay is open. Let's go. Just love the little metal texture there. Like, you know exactly how that feels. And just look at the color here. I'm gonna go on about color for a second. Just how this could just all be gray in another N64 game. Just gray, soulless walls. But look at the effort that the team went through to make everything look vibrant and layered. It just pops. There's no just dull tones like there are in most N64 games. This is vibrant even in its dingiest areas. So now the door is open. So now we go in. All right, Rusty Bucket Bay. There is the Rusty Bucket. Now, John Lovitz in the Nintendo promotional VHS tape called this the HMS Gruntilda, but it's the Rusty Bucket. It's the Rusty Bucket. John Lovitz was wrong. John Lovitz was wrong. We got egg toll booths here. Little bridgies. Sorry, bridgies. So I don't even know where to start. I don't know. This is a lot. Gotta love that music though. There is a rare crate, but this one you don't break open. It actually has the full rareware branding on it. I think the other one just cut off the R. Of course, you can smash the windows. Whee! We're just walking around. We're just having a good time. There's a boombox. There, blows up. It's, I guess, the Banjo-Kazooie equivalent to a kaboom from off of the Donkey Kong series. Beautiful. So yeah, the whole Rusty Bucket area, it's it's a cool idea for a world. See, it says Rusty Bucket. I don't know if you can see it here. We'll try to get to a vantage point. I'm sure there are easier ways to do this. It says Twycross, England on the ship. And so as a kid, I didn't get why that was funny. I don't even think I knew Rare was located in Twycross. This might have been what made me put that together and like, oh, that must be where Rare is actually headquartered, in a place called Twycross, England. I could just be doing that out in the crate, you know. I could be having this conversation, but whatever. Anyway, so that made me realize where Rare was actually based out of, but it's only funny when you realize that it's in the Midlands of England, so it's like completely landlocked. So a ship would not actually be from Twycross. That wouldn't be its port of call. That's nonsense. But therein lies the gag, I guess. Okay. I'll stop doing that for now. Anyway, so is Grunty, are the Winky Bunyan sisters from Twycross is the question. And I think I would have to say yes. Just because that, I don't know, that's funnier to me if they're actually from Twycross, and this heinous coven of witches are just from Rare's neck of the woods. Oh, come on. Now, we know that Grunty went to witch school and everything before she met up with Mumbo, either as... Oh, that's the one I can break. Okay. Either as her... or his pupil, or rather... I guess, post-Grunty's revenge reckoning of the timeline. Contemporaries under another mentor, but... So, you know, it's possible that Grunty went to school. One of Brentilda Clue's, one of those witch schools are based out of Twycross, and then from there she set sail to the Rare Archipelago. God damn it. My oily water, in you plunge. You'll lose air while in that gunge. Alright. I don't like this room, and I know there's stuff in there, so I'm gonna come back. Under the scum, you'll breathe your last, 'cause air is used twice as fast. I appreciate that she has a rhyme for everything. And look, like, I'm out of the water, I'm jumping out, but my air meter still doesn't replenish. I think I have to, like, shake off the oil to even get... Then you're safe. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, there are notes. Okay, don't get distracted. Let's just go in here. Alright. Go. This is one of those platforming challenges where I'm just woefully unprepared. 'Cause I don't remember a lot about Rusty Bucket Bay. It's one of those worlds where I've just played it so seldom in the years since. See. So yeah, I apologize. Like I said, this isn't going to be pretty. This is going to actually be quite embarrassing at times. Actually, the water isn't... Oh, yeah, I guess it is. I was going to say, the water doesn't seem that oily in here, but it's draining my air meter. And it carries out here, too, which is And you might be wondering, how can it affect them topside? How is it making them essentially drown while they're just swimming about? And I guess it's because the oil is so thick and maybe mixed with other pollutants that it's like actually like Goldfinger style, causing them to asphyxiate, which I don't even know if that's like actual science or if that's just... Yeah, that's cheap. That's all it took. I thought there was some sort of grand like maneuvering I had to go through, like levers to press. Well, there's still 4 notes over there. This room sucks. What is this? I thought there's gonna be like some actual puzzle solving. This seems like a Conker's Pocket Tale style room, and all I had to do was just jump up there. Was it just like most players would probably swim through down there, and then they'd be like, how do I get up there? And you break the one window that's kind of clear. Is that what I'm missing? And I just broke it first, and so I was looking for something far more complex than was actually there. That's what's happening, right? Okay. Just good to know. Good to think it through and realize what is actually transpiring here. Alright. Forgot I hadn't... Okay. And then these 4 notes over here. Chris says, I can 100% guarantee that this is the bear and oil science. Yes. Copbox, hello to Copbox, says, I find it interesting how much of the water in this game has some sort of danger or threat tied to it. Is Clankers the only safe large body of water? Yeah, I think it is. I mean, aside from like maybe a couple areas in Click Clock Wood. So this is also Banjo-Kazooie's take on a theme that Rare really liked to hammer it home in the 90s, was, I guess, pollution and environmentalism. There was usually a world that had some sort of environmental message attached to it. Oh, that was stupid. Kremkroc Industries in Donkey Kong Country, the island of Mechanos in Donkey Kong Country 3. Really, much of Donkey Kong Country 2, once you get deeper into Crocodile Isle, is to draw a contrast with Donkey Kong Island and how the Kongs treat their own island versus how K. Rool treats his island. And Banjo-Kazooie has the rusty bucket where the water is just filthy. And is it the rusty bucket that's causing it? Is Gruntilda just polluting these waters, or are they already polluted? And is Gruntilda basic? No! I fell through the hole, and I didn't mean to fall through the hole, so now I gotta go through this whole thing again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I haven't even gotten on the ship yet. I'm getting distracted by the things outside of the ship, around the ship. Because the ship is a whole other beast. The ship is where I'm going to be spending most of my time, so I'm just kind of stretching my legs now. Okay, I'm going to stay over here. And there's a little... I love this. God damn it. I love this little dinghy with the little yellow Jinjo white flag on it. That is one of the more involved Jinjo areas in this, like, locations in this game. Trying to see what's on the bell. I might not be able to get a good vantage point from here. That's still a little rough. Can't really make out what that's supposed to be. Is it RB for Rusty Bucket? Anyway, I love that Jinjo location. Oh, and guess who? It's Snacker. He doesn't talk here. Yeah, Snacker is just surprise patrolling that little area around the Jinjo dinghy. And I've seen some people debate whether or not that's supposed to be the same Snacker or if it's just another shark that operates like Snacker. I like to think, personally, that Gruntilda employed Snacker and was like, follow them here. I will teleport you here. I mean, Snacker seems to have some sort of teleportation powers, even if he's otherwise just a normal shark, so I like to think he was imbued with a little bit of Gruntilda magic. Alright, I'm just getting these notes, because these notes are a pain. And so much in this world is a pain. And then we have just flat out toxic waste, because why not? I like the little barrel or drum there. Just so in case you think that that's just normal water or just the normal oily water. Also, look at how the Jinjo is staying stationary in the air. He's not actually positioned on the floating drum. It is just a sleight of hand there, but I'm not gonna fault them for that, because usually, you know, you wouldn't have some asshole just standing here staring at things. You'd have people wanting to play the game, so. Yeah, so it hurts you. It hurts you fast. Okay. And now my energy is already perilously low levels here. So yeah, when you're a kid, you just think toxic waste that's glowing green is just in abundance everywhere. Like, it's just the natural runoff you get in factories. I haven't encountered it nearly as much as I thought I would throughout life. Same thing with quicksand. I thought quicksand would be a big problem growing up. I've never once gotten stuck in quicksand. Alright, I'm not even going to... I need a sniper rifle. Okay. Okay. Alright. I was hoping it would drop some honeycomb. Ow. Okay. Okay. Oh, this thing. Vaguely recall this. Let me just climb the ladder here. So we have a crane going out across the rusty bucket. Oh, is that a Jiggy inside the crane? Or inside the box attached to the crane? I think it is. Climbing down is always kind of weird for me in this game because I never know if Banjo's gonna latch the ladder or not. Oh, there's a timer. I don't want to do that. I mean, I guess I need to do it eventually. It just that's you fall a far distance. If I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna drop down, I barely have any health left. I will do that. That's kind of inevitable. Yes, I know. Okay. Oh no, the Jiggy is trapped. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it eventually. It's an easy one to wrap my head around. I'm not gonna sweat that. I'm not gonna forget about it. Oh, there's a little cargo crate that just opened there. And oh, the other side now. The toll is on the other side, so I can't access it from here. I could, you know, shoot eggs like an asshole from over here trying to lower it, but I don't think it's gonna work. And then we got... Oh, hello. A lot of boom boxes, yeah. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This is clear to me. I'm gonna die. I mean, at least it's early yet. But all the Jinjos, I have to get the Jinjos again. Oh, yeah, like that Jinjo. Oh God. Pain in the ass. I could do a save state. Yeah, let me create a save state just in case. Alright. Just in case I decide, hey, there's health to be had over here, I just need to get it. No, I don't want to fall into the snacker pit right now. It's definitely not something I mean, even though it's, I think it's Shark Week. Is Shark Week this week or was it last week? Either way. So as appropriate as it would be to fall into an oily pool with a shark in it on Shark Week. It's not really how I like to celebrate. I celebrate privately. So here we have the Rusty Bucket. This is an enemy, Flotsam. Get some honeycomb there. Now, not to be confused with the Stingray Flotsam that debuted in Donkey Kong Land as the boss Wild Sting, and then, of course, would become just a standard baddie in Donkey Kong Country 2 and Land 2. Not to be confused. Rare reused the name because they thought this is such a great name and nobody's paying attention. So we're just going to have Flotsam again. I know, I don't have a lot of health. I know. Ah, the Jinjo over there. Look at the little lifeboat. It has a little Mumbo token in it. It's all little. Well, I gotta check for fish. Oh, wait, no, that's a different game. I want to detach it. Even though that wouldn't do me any good right now. I like how the one is just perfectly normal, and then over here you've got this asshole. Oh shit. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it then. Hold on, this is your key art. Well, no, that's a terrible key art because it shows how little health I have. If I get full health at any point, that will be the key art. It's interesting that the rare flag is there, and because as I've established, talking endlessly on DK Vine streams and podcasts, the company Rare does exist in universe, which is why we see their logo pop up everywhere. But we can at least trace the logo back to what a band of pirates used in Sea of Thieves. So my theory is that the Stampers were descended from that pirate faction, and got one shot at this. So the Rare logo may have originated from the Rare sales in Sea of Thieves. So that makes me wonder if that little flag there isn't Gruntilda harkening back to that pirate faction. We know she is friends with Captain Blackeye, so maybe he even told her about them. And that's being from Twycross, that's why she's adapted the Rare flag. But there we also have the exit to the greater ocean out beyond. And of course, you know, back in 2000 when Blackeye showed up in Banjo-Tooie, Jolly Roger's Lagoon, there was this thought that maybe you would sail, he would sail you back to Banjo-Kazooie, and this is where he would drop you off. He would like sail through that gate right there. Like you had to lower the gate for Blackeye and then go back into Banjo-Tooie, and he would sail you back into, I don't know. Like, of course it's all nonsense, but it's all just wistful thinking, musings of a child. But that was definitely a point of interest. Of course, that's just all, that's like not even actual water out there. That's just a texture looking at it now. It's just like you can't swim in it. You can't get out there, but when you're a child, you don't think of such things. The illusion is still present. Hello to Malik in the live stream. Thanks for stopping by. The H134 says the music sounds gross in the best way possible. It does. It does because it's like whimsical and like it sounds like a Popeye cartoon and that kind of like old-timey nautical charm, like not pirate nautical, but like gruff sailors at the dock kind of. It's got that kind of skeeviness to it, that undercurrent of like grime and crime down by the docks. We have a question. Jeffrin says, how the hell does Snacker survive in oil but not Banjo? Snacker actually has to breathe from the oil water. I think I've rationalized that as the same Gruntilda magic that he's imbued with that lets him teleport. Lets him dematerialize. I think he can survive the water. Or maybe every time he dematerializes, he shakes off the effects of the oil. Like resets him. So I know I'm not going in anywhere. I know I'm just like parkouring about the place. Oh, there is the other. There's a giant TNT crate. The other crane, yeah. The other crane, aka Niles' crane. have a feeling I'm gonna die, so I'm just kind of traipsing about right now. Well, my thoughts are still clear and not completely frustrated. Oh, it's a Flotsam! Not the Donkey Kong baddie. It's the other kind of Flotsam. Are you still following me? Alright, Flotsam. You and me, come on. Give me that sticky energy. 312111. 312111. Oh, and you can break those? What? Yeah, I'll hop in there real quick. Oh. We got sea grublins. That's right. Sea grublins. Hold on. Oh my god. What? So yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna have to take a drink before I start here. That's Barry. It's Barry from, well, not even anything at this point. Conker's Pocket Tales was still about a year out from being released. So this is just a picture of Barry the Chipmunk in a sailor's bunk. Now, dirty thoughts aside, because, yeah, this is the first reference to Barry in the DKU. Of course, Barry would go on to be in Conker's Pocket Tales before evolving into the character that she was in Bad Fur Day, and then ultimately meeting her end. But this little autograph picture, because like from an in-universe perspective, it's like this doesn't even work as a meta joke because Barry is nobody yet. She hasn't been in a game yet. So this is where I as a kid, stumbled upon the notion that maybe Barry was some sort of starlet, an actress or something in the Rare Archipelago. I don't know. Maybe she had like a hit single in 1998. And this one sailor was a fan. This would be replaced in Banjo-Kazooie XBLA with a picture of Conker, perhaps owing to the fact that Barry would be redesigned in Bad Fur Day. But she did appear in this incarnation with Pocket Tales. I mean, I know Chris Seaver tries to disavow anything that Conker did before Bad Fur Day, but it happened. It happened, all right? This happened. This portrait of Barry happened. It's cool. It's like I think there's just like one or two Conker references in Banjo-Kazooie. He comes up as one of the false choices in Grunty's Furnace Fun. But yeah, it's cool that the team threw out that little reference, because the Banjo-Kazooie Conker's Quest / 12 Tales / Bad Fur Day rivalry, legendary, I would say. Legendary in my mind, because we wouldn't have Banjo-Kazooie as it exists if Conker's... this is hard. It's hard fighting a dude on a bed that you can't even see. Anyway. Really, the biggest thing of interest is Barry there. But yeah, I mean, then Banjo-Kazooie came out, was as good as it was. It forced the Conker team to go back to the drawing board. Chris Seaver kind of usurped control over. I don't know what those little pictures are. I really don't. I'm trying to figure it out. It's too blurry. I can't make heads or tails out of what that's supposed to be. They're pictures of other areas in the game, and reference to another Rare game. I honestly do not know. But yeah. We wouldn't have Conker's Bad Fur Day as it exists without Banjo-Kazooie existing as it does, and we wouldn't have Banjo-Kazooie existing as it does without Conker. being as good as it was early on. Anyway, here we got a little door. I just like this little bunk area. I like just the same thing with Mad Monster Mansion. I like that we can visit the actual areas that make this a functioning location. I don't need that, but it's kind of bugging me over there. All right. So I can maybe replenish my health by going through the little portholes. I've just got to be careful, though. I'm probably gonna die at some point. I need to face facts. That's okay. That's not interactable. That's not either. Ah! Get away from me. Oh, I think that's... I can jump down that one. Like, I can just tell by looking at them that I can't do anything, but I have to double check. I have to make sure. Don't you eat me. Go back here and get that money shot. Ah, that was bad. Hold on. Alright. Good enough. No, I'm not happy with that. Okay, that's cool. Alright, we're done. Thanks for indulging me. Boom, 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 boom. No, no. Try it yet. But I can get over there. I should really replenish my health before I try anything too risky, but then again, I don't know. I'm just talking out loud right now. Which I realize you're supposed to do when you're streaming, but... I guess I can... Oh, okay. Climb over there. Hey, there's the witch switch. Now, see, now I'm distracted. I go to do one thing, then I get distracted by something else, then I get distracted by something else. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Well, I need to do this, right? So. I'll head over. It's nice to have full gold feathers. See, he didn't latch on. And I'm like... Alright. No, why do I have trouble with this? Why do I forget the buttons? There we go. Boom. Blowed up. Now there's a big hole in the ship. Alright, and I can make that little bridge so I can access it without having to go back on the ship. Oh, it's this little wobbly one. I hate that one. Not wobbly, but curved and wrong. That one's just as bad. There's a Jinjo over there. So I can get honeycomb energy from all of these. Also appreciate that the honeycomb doesn't just bounce into the water or something unhelpful. There's another vantage point. The protocol, and there's the propellers down there. Alright. This would be a good point to create a suspend point, because I haven't done that in a while. Alright. Maybe I should have waited until I got across here. That's fine. I do appreciate that Rusty Bucket Bay sets itself apart from... I mean, it has to set itself apart from Treasure Trove Cove, I guess, right? Because Treasure Trove Cove already does the more classic seafaring, nautical, piratey kind of aesthetic. But so did Donkey Kong Country 2. So did, you know, a lot of the Donkey Kong Country series. And so I like that the team gets to do something different while playing with some similar tropes just later in Banjo-Kazooie. It's cool. Alright, I have to get that from here. Just, you know, I'm gonna try this a couple times, alright? Because it's gonna... Yeah, okay. I just had to really stretch it out. Alright, cool. Thank you, Witch Switch. Check in with the live stream. Do you think the giant beds are meant for the Grublins, Hyle, or some kind of grunty-sized human crew? I think they're for the Grublins. I mean, I think the ship has been retrofitted by Gruntilda. I don't think it was made for the express purpose of being a monster ship, but I think Grunty got it in Toycross and used it to sail to the Rare Archipelago. So, also, on the buildings where the plaster has cracked away, you can see a yellow brick texture with green moss. Doesn't that occur elsewhere in Gruntilda's lair, in the tunnels all around the Rusty Bucket Bay entrance? See what he's talking about over there. I suppose it does. I mean, I've never taken that to be, like, anything other than it's old. It's very old, and it hasn't been refurbished in its appearance. But I don't know. Don't eat me, please. See, I keep getting distracted by the fake portholes. I want up there. Alright, I'll take the actual ladder. Not the ladder, the ramp. Ow, he ate me. I asked him not to. Okay. Now, I don't want you to confuse that flotsam that I just dispatched of was not a flotsam from Donkey Kong Country 2 or Donkey Kong Land 2. I know it's confusing. These are the evil inner tube people. They are not stingrays. Was it 321111? See, I already forgot. I stopped and I made a little note of it, and I already forgot. Is it 321111? No. Oh, it hurts me. Is it 312? There we go. Three, one, two. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Snapple, Apple, and Chris for chiming in. I got it. I figured it out. But like, I've never been diagnosed dyslexic, but I feel like I have mild dyslexia when it comes to consecutive numbers. I always have the problem of transposing them, flipping them about. So even in my beloved DKU. I appreciate the way Rusty Bucket Bay is designed, though. I like that you can have this ship with all these different levels and interior areas, and then you can have the area at the dock around the ship. And it's all done in a way that doesn't betray it being a ship or like a functioning location, like I said. It just feels... Oh, God. That scared the shit out of me. All for a Mumbo token. Mumbo's not even in this world. He only has one more appearance in the actual worlds. Granted, there's only one more world, but... Whoa, wait, is the... Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? What the hell? What the hell is happening? It's... What? What? I'm talking about switching numbers around in the head, and the Rusty Bucket is switching its lifeboat back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Oh, now they're both there. Okay. I think that was just I think that was just only one was being actually displayed on screen at a time, but it just looked like it was actually teleporting back and forth. I get it now. And then there's the Jiggy, just for getting to the top. I like those Jiggies. I like those nice, simple, clean Jiggies. They're kind of what I call Mario 64 Jiggies, in that they're just out in the open. You just have to reach it by platforming, essentially. No muss, no fuss. I do like, you know, the Jiggies that are a little bit more involved and have to be sprung through some sort of mechanism, which actually I think makes up most Jiggies in a game. It's just nice to have a refreshing kind of classic N64 challenge back when 3D games were a novelty still. Of course, since this game did come out in 1998, you've got to go to the front of the ship and say, I'm the king of the world. Nah, nah. And then, you know, it's funny. It's funny because it's from that movie. There's just eggs in that one. Shows how little. And that one's breakable. You can see it was bulging a little bit more. This shows how little I was paying attention before, where I completely didn't realize there was another lifeboat. Ah, and here we have it. The captain's cabin. Was that the... Is this the captain right here? Because you think Gruntilda would be the captain, but I don't think she's in charge of the Rusty Bucket full time. Um, so I like to think that maybe, you know, just... All right, I need to save my gold feathers, but... Yeah, let's... Okay, so... First of all, yes, this is where... I believe it's the red question mark egg. I believe this is where it materializes on the captain's bed in the captain's cabin. There's a rhyme that even goes around with that. But look how much posher this place is in comparison to the other dingier parts of the ship. This is actually nice, aside from the monster and the grate. But you've got, like, carpet and just, like, lights, and it just feels airy. And I imagine there's a bathroom through that door right there. That's probably closet space right there. It's nice. I guess maybe that's closet space where the monster was living. And then, yeah, look at that. That's a rare shot indeed. No pun intended. That is the rusty bucket out at sea in its natural habitat. And that's a full shot of the ship too, unobstructed by anything around the bay itself. It's cool. All right, let's see. Chris says, in relation to the robot, remember when the laser N64 games wouldn't display any object of any size if its origin point wasn't in frame? And then in relation to the porthole, says, I was active in a 3D level design community in 1998, and normally if you just made a flat 2D poly platform like that, you would get scolded. But the texture of it is a panel-beaten platform that's normally so thin the game can get away with it. Oh, and Jeffrin is quoting the Sea of Thieves trailer from E3 2016 by saying, Captain's Cabin, you say, it's mine, mine. And then Chris says, not for another 8 days it isn't, which I won't explain that joke if you don't know it. If you don't know what he's talking about, then. Also, these are huge pillows. Like, Banjo could use this pillow as a bed. So maybe, like, clearly Gruntilda slept in here at least once, because this is a Gruntilda-sized bed. But, like, that could be a little dog bed for Banjo. He could sleep down on the floor. Alright, while I have full health, I'm going to make another suspend point. I don't care. I'm past the point of caring. Which one of these is not like the other? There we go. See? That doesn't do anything. This is the kitchen, right? Yes, it is the kitchen. Oh. You're not gonna get that honey if I need it later. And yeah, so this is... Oh, this isn't the kitchen. This is the map room. This is the, Yes. So a lot of potential Easter eggs up around here. Let's see if I can... So nothing on those screens. But over here... Well, let me get out of the light, because that's distracting. So, what is this? What is this island here? There's an X there. And then... So, just being in here for hours at a time, trying to figure out what this meant for accessing Shark Food Island. I think that really, like, reached a new peak, though, again, when Captain Black Eye came into Banjo-Tooie. I almost said Sea of Thieves. In Banjo-Tooie, and then it just further added to the insanity that was. There's another rowboat with gold feathers. I do need another gold feather after using it. I just fell off the ship. It's fine. It's fine. I just get to a ladder, and everything is resolved. Alright. I guess Mumbo Token is taunting me. I will get it later. Guess I should do that crane business. Every time, I don't care. I have to just try to beak barge it, not beak bomb it, rat-a-tat-tat it. That's it. Yeah. Oh, do I really want to go down there now? Not yet. Not yet. I still have to go in the kitchen, I think. The kitchen is the last location. No, I thought Mamie from a distance. It looked like it was a little bulgier, sticking out, but no. And I don't like those. Don't like those guys. That's the yeah, that's the one I need. So then I'll have to race over to the ship. So really quick, just want to point out how much I love oh look, there's the sun even. The sun's, I guess the setting, I don't have a compass on me, so I can't confirm that as west, but this always felt like a very sunsetty area rather than the break of dawn to me. But you got the little smokestacks, the little chimneys, really giving it kind of Industrial Revolution era feel. All right, clasp the ladder, Banjo. You. All right, and then as I struggle with this, yep, I got it. All right, now I have to get over to the ship really fast. Okay, well, climb the ladder then, idiot. I don't even know if there's like running shoes nearby. No, I'm not gonna make it. Okay, it's just, I think it stopped when I was, like, so it didn't crush me. Okay, I made it. Oh, now it closes. Well, that's kind of them, that they don't just, like, bisect Banjo. Ooh. Not gonna get me. Not gonna get me. I just fell off the ship because I was trying to avoid him. I hate it. So ladders are the things that I'm struggling with this time around. Good to know. Trying to think. I think I'm missing a porthole somewhere. Because I feel like you can access the kitchen through a porthole. I've already been in there. Then that's just where I just was. Okay. Kitchen wouldn't be all the way up here, would it? I should probably go fight Boss Boombox or something. I don't know. It's like finding the R in the Treasure Trove Cove sandcastle. If I'm looking for it too hard, I'll never find it. If I give up, it will show itself to me immediately. I do love the little squeaking, the little squeaky creaks. I think that's just the Foley, the sound work in these games is also great and seldom gets lauded, especially in these days. But so much of the attention to detail and the way things sound kept these games from feeling so weightless in comparison to other like cartoony platformers of the era. Like, I always felt like these were real environments. Despite being cartoony, despite being silly, despite starring, you know, cartoon bear and bird, it always just felt, to me, very authentic, very of our reality, partially because you would get just wonderful noises falling in there. Gonna get some eggs. Maybe I should, it's a good idea. Yeah. Cause I've used so many eggs on, tolls. Oh, there he is. Who dares enter Boss Boombox's hold? Eat shit. Oh yeah, he does the King Zing. When you can't be asked to fight a boss properly. Arrgh, you've splintered me. Take this. I didn't want it, really. I don't know why, I'm just imagining him with the voice of our friend Dustin Jackson. That just sounds like a very Dustin kind of thing to say. Well, I didn't want it, really. Aw, shucks, guys. It's also fascinating to me, the notion that he transforms into many different boxes, boom boxes, right? And I assume they share a hive mind. I'm gonna go into first-person view and get a good look at this area. It's just a little cargo hold here, I think. But I guess because once you defeat the last one, he's still talking to you, even though he's destroyed. So I think he's still alive. He's like, you can't actually completely destroy a boombox. Maybe you can, but if there's a healthy enough splinter that still exists that contains whatever contains their essence, be that a brain or soul or just the googly eyes, then they can still talk and interact with you. It's similar to... Well, I'm not going to spoil recent movies. I was going to draw a comparison to a recent movie, but I realize a lot of you probably haven't seen it because you want to probably avoid theaters right now, obviously, so I won't go into what I was going to say, but it just brings to mind something that I recently became acquainted with. So that's kind of the boss of Rusty Bucket Bay. Again, bosses are loosely defined in Banjo-Kazooie, but I think if anybody can have a stake to being a boss, other than Gruntilda, of course, it would be the character with a boss title in his name, Boss Boombox. So, see what the chat has to say. The kitchen is down a tube. Is it down a tube? Okay, I've been avoiding the tubes, as you've seen. But I'm glad you told me, because tube. There's the kitchen. Thanks, Chris. Hi. Is he saying hi, or is he trying to say ahoy? Also, what fucked up, like, refrigerator or freezer has a little grill chompa hole in it? Also, what the hell are they cooking? That's... Well, I like that it's just slop. It's just slop. Whee! Oh, and... Yeah, there's a Mumbo token in the oven. Oh, and there's a... Yeah, a cutting board with a knife. The knife cannot hurt Banjo. Out of all the things that you would expect walking on would hurt you in Banjo-Kazooie, walking over a big old kitchen knife does no damage to his little feetsies. Okay, I'm gonna create a spend point because I'm still parceling out my health. I'm being very precious about it, but I gotta know. Yeah. Stupid bear, you'll have to learn. That red hot ovens tend to burn. Well, I was jumping in your soup, Gruntilda, your stew. Alright, so we're just gonna retcon that never happened. Stupid bear, you'll have to learn. That red hot ovens tend to burn. He's rumbling. He wants to come out to play. Oh, okay. Is there anything up there that I really need? I can't see is my problem. Are they just eggs? Because I can get eggs anywhere. Whatever. It worked out. Let's see if I can go into first-person view and just get a good look. Yeah, there's nothing interesting in here. I was hoping to see, like, I don't know, peas or something. Anyway, this is the kitchen. It's a cool little location. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything in any of the ovens. Let's get a good look over here. I like that the kitchen, it feels like modern, at least 1998 modern. Like, relatively what you'd expect to see in a ship of this size. But it, even here, it just feels grimy and wrong. So, like, what the hell are they cooking? What kind of stew is that? Why is it just brown liquid? And why are all the ovens open? Alright, thanks, Chris. Thanks for letting me know it was down a tube, because I would have kept checking for portholes. Because I like doing the smash. I like doing it. But I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do the smash. You monster! Okay. Alright, nope. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend like... Oh, I still gotta... Okay. Whatever. I liked... Yeah. And see, none of that happened. I've just changed history, so it didn't happen. So My shame and embarrassment has been wiped away. Alright. Let's walk this way. How about it? And... still gotta go down in the engine room. Let me check my totals really quick. 66 out of 100 notes. 4 jiggies away, although that's... one of those are Jinjos. And haven't found any honeycombs, which is a bit frightening. So let's see what the chat has to say. Chris says, electric lights. You hardly ever see those in rare games. Even Ghoulhaven Hall doesn't use them. Ghoulhaven doesn't use electric lights? I'm really thinking now. Because... it has to have some electrical lights. It wasn't all candlelit, was it? I hear a Jinjo. Do I hear a Jinjo, or am I just thinking about Jinjos? Alright, I think I'm just imagining things. I just... damn it! Fine. I didn't want to be on a ship anyway. I wanted to come over here. This was the fastest way. I knew what I was doing. Wanted to come right over here, in fact. Cool. Alright. Yeah, there's stuff in here. Huh? God, I do love the Seaman Grublins. I think they might be my favorite baddie. I hear a Jinjo. Yeah. But I wasn't hearing that Jinjo from the ship. I think I'm just going mad. I think I'm cracking up a little bit. I think nearly 23 years of running or co-running a site called DK Vine has finally just destroyed me. I'm hearing Jinjos now where there aren't any Jinjos. Boom, boom. Do you ever, like, I don't know if you've ever, like, worked a job where you have to answer phones a lot, but in your sleep at night, you will hear the phone ring, the same tone it has at your workplace, and you will wake up thinking that the phone is ringing at work, even though you're, you know, at home in your bed. I feel like I'm having that thing with Jinjos right now, where I'm just hearing Jinjos. Ecum bokum, indeed. I saw gold feathers somewhere in here. I saw the little twinkle twink of gold feathers. I don't know. Honestly, like I have 0 gold feathers right now, so it'd be nice to have a little bit in the way of gold feathers, but I'm not gonna really sweat it that much. Alright, come back in here. A lot happening in here. At least I know where a hive is, should I ever be low enough that I really need the honey. That was my problem with Mad Monster Mansion, is I just started really running out of honey. Had that problem in Gobi's Valley just a bit, too. I love the way the grilled champa slither out of their holes. Okay, I don't love the way they bite me. Multiple times, in fact. Speaking of needing honey. But no, it's very satisfying to, like, have this, like, tube-like thing just slither out of a hole. Does anybody else find that satisfying? Alright, this is all just in service of minor shit. I mean, a music note I have to get. The Mumbo tokens, I forget what he charges in Click Clock Wood, but I think I'm at the point where Mumbo tokens are definitely less of a priority. Aw, you ass. You assy little honey. Alright. So I need to check in with the chat again. Oh, it says Chris is pointing out that I've started grunty rhyming. The music notes I have to get, the Mumbo tokens I forget. And in relation to the Ghoulhaven Hall electric light controversy, says that Mamie Crackpot's lab, but he's pretty sure that the rest of the lighting is overhead lanterns, candles, and wall sconces. You can have electric wall sconces though, Chris. Like, I'm not actually disagreeing with you because I will actually trust your judgment on this. Like, we have our disagreements about ghoulies. Boom! What is actually in here that's worth all of this? That's it. Really? There's a reason they got rid of these in Banjo-Tooie. And also, you can only get 9 lives. Like, you can't even stockpile lives properly in this game because they knew it was worthless. They knew it had no actual meaning. I don't even know what lives actually do accomplish other than staving off seeing the game over screen if you lose and having to, like, because dying doesn't really do much. Alright, well that's it for the cargo containers. I think I have to go in. There's a boathouse. I think where the Jinjo was. Or where Snacker was. That's the toxic waste dump. Oh, hi, Snacker. Alright, maybe I misremembered. Definitely need. Oh wait. But this is that room. Yes, this is that room. I don't need to. I should probably get out of the water before, you know, I drown. must be a way, an easier way to get those. Not that, again, I don't need to worry about Mumbo tokens. I don't think I'm pretty good when it comes to Mumbo tokens. Oh, wait. I was swimming in this one, so can I swim in... Can I go in the other one? I can always default back to my... I'm just exploring right now. Oh my god, there is a hole there. I'm gonna drown though. Alright. Hold on. Hold on, just indulge me. I think I saw, yeah, I saw a hole in there. You saw the hole in there. There's a hole in there. I just have to actually get in there without drowning. And also, I have to, you know, avoid snackers, so... Kind of like the snacker doesn't talk to you here. I feel like that should be your special thing with him in Treasure Trove Cove. Alright. Whoops. I'm not messing around at this point. Like, I'm preserving as much honey energy as I can, and little stupid mistakes that can easily just be blinked out of existence. I'm gonna take the Switch's generous offer of that. Take it up and going to appreciate it and enjoy it and embrace it. This isn't 1998. I don't need to play by 1998 rules when I'm just doing a silly little jerk-off stream where I play stuff excruciatingly slow. If this was like my attempt at like actually beating Banjo-Kazooie for the first time, then yeah, I wouldn't be doing this, but that's not what this is it? Snacker, I swear, I love you, buddy, but now's not the time. Got it, alright. Oh, but the water is still toxic. Ugh. There we go. And there's a little... You can fly in here. Flotsam, but not the Flotsam from Donkey Kong Country 2 and Donkey Kong Land 2. Thank you. I needed that after Snacker bit me. So yeah, you fly in here. I think... Yeah, this is one of those rare spots where you can fly in a world that isn't known for flying. Oh, that's a big grilled champa. This is satisfying to actually be in a lifeboat or a rowboat that's just bobbling in the water. The water looks cleaner in here, but it's apparently not. And then what's this? Is that a honeycomb switch? And how do you get that? Oh, you have to fly. It's kind of confusing. Because they don't normally do that. They don't normally play by these rules. At least I got those 100 feathers because I'm really going to need them. Clearly, I'm really going to need them here. Oh, and see, you start losing altitude. You go to flap. Okay, I was joking, but I think I'm really going to need 100 feathers to get this. Look, I had to beat Bomb once in Rusty Bucket Bay. Got it. All right. And yeah, there's only 3 more left because there's... All right, that was my bad. Is there anything on the floor besides feathers? Because I really don't want to stay in that water for too long. Yeah, Chris is asking, is that the only honeycomb switch in the game? I feel like it would normally be on a timer. Yeah, that's why I was also confused, because there was no timer. Like, I think that's the only time they ever make any special to do about the extra honeycomb pieces, like hiding it behind a switch. God damn it, Snacker! I'm leaving your little enclave. Bye, Snacker. I love you. I love you, buddy. You're special to me. But I'm done with you for the moment. Oh, get on the ladder. All right. But it takes a while for the air meter to just completely go away. Guess, I'm scared. I'm a scared boy. Oh, wait. Okay. Glad I went in here. Blow up. Oh, I didn't excite him enough. Oh, God. Definitely want to use the grilled chomp. Oh, no! I'm so near death now. Alright. Hold on. Okay. Take 2. I just have to remember the, I think it was this one. Yeah. Okay, I'm right there. Cool. Alright, never mind. Never happened. Stricken from the record. Deleted like the Watergate tapes. Right? Am I right, kids? Watergate? Ah, good, he blew up. Wow, they really are spamming the grilled champas in this world. Which I don't mind. I like grilled champas. I think they're actually delightful baddies. They require a little bit of patience and then rapid response. Is it just the Mumbo token in here? Well, and the notes, of course. I don't even know what this room would be. They've got coal here. Is this just an extra storage room? Oh, there are gold feathers just dangling. Where did I see those? I just fling myself in the wrong direction. What? Oh, it's behind the pipe. Okay. Alright. I think I can leave. Chris, in response to me saying I like grilled champas, saying I like grilled spam. No judgment calls for me. think those are one of the more legitimately terrifying baddies in Banjo-Kazooie. Also, number 2 on the most terrifying list is falling off things when you're walking. I did say, you know, after I was replaying Ukulele, that it's actually hard to go back to Banjo-Kazooie after you've been playing Ukulele. So Ukulele is, you know, faults aside, it is a crisp, modern platformer. And Banjo-Kazooie is a game from 1998, so Banjo-Kazooie does show its age, I think, in the way it controls. It controls very well for an N64 game from 98, but, you know, I think the actual door that I need is down there. Alright. Of course, I am also playing this on the N64 controller, so I think it feels better to play it on the N64 controller than it does on regular Switch, native Switch controllers, but it doesn't feel as good as it does on the Xbox. God! Just said I liked you, Grilled Champas, and this is the way you're gonna do me? What am I? Oh, okay. I thought it was a boombox at first because the way it's undulating, but it's just because I was like, but why are there bees? Why are there bees about it? No, of course it's not a boombox, but ah. Oh, thought you could get that past me game, huh? No, not this time. Not this stream. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. So let's just take a look-see around. This is the engine room. So it's gonna do a little flippity-floop. Yeah, I know. Okay. I wonder how many players over the years have just, like, not even realized you're supposed to wait for it to slow down. They've just, like, gunned it and then fell on their face. Oh, no. Nope. Oh, all the way down here. Come on, I've done so much since then. And now... So the so-called difficulty... Damn it! That Mumbo token is a pain in the ass. So I need to wait until it, like... Then get the hell out of there. All right. Whoa. Oh my god. Game's messing with me. Wasn't the difficulty of this room actually referenced in Nuts and Bolts in Banjo Land? Made some sort of crack about how, you know, gamers whined about it, but it wasn't nearly as hard as some of the challenges back in the day or something. I don't know. And, like, I remember it being hard back when I played it, but it never really stuck out in my mind as being worse than any number of things in Banjo-Kazooie. These Mumbo tokens are probably the worst thing in here. Woo! Alright. Hate this one. Good. Oh, what did I just do? Oh my god. Alright, I'll get that Mumbo token again. Whatever. Wasn't that bad. Alright. Now I'll create a suspend point. But the difficulty has kind of, like, been lodged in my brain. Like, just the fact that this is something people go on and on about. And now my hands are getting sweaty. So... Oh, and now I got 65 seconds. Nope. I know I'm not talking much. Am I swimming to the wrong end of the ship? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah. Damn it. There's, Snorkel. Okay. Shake it off. I wasn't, like, thinking I was gonna do it when I was down there, and then I, like, hit the propeller buttons, and I was like, well, I might as well try to do it. But then I realized... I didn't really plan out my strategy, and I forgot which end of the ship the propellers were on. Yeah, Snapple Apple said wrong way, and if you know me, you know I only respond to no, 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 wrong way. That will immediately alert me, otherwise I won't see it until after I've already fucked it up. Okay. Well... Deep breath. Oh, thank God. You would think this would be something that would utilize the running shoes at any leg of it, but it doesn't. Why go to all that effort of introducing them if you're not going to use them, Banjo-Kazooie? Alright, clearly. I guess I did just have a save point right there. Suspend point, whatever. It does do a number on you, though. Like, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as people go on and on and on about, but I think it takes a psychological toll all the same. Where, like, yeah, my hands are sweaty right now. Yeah, I'm feeling frayed. I'm feeling like I'm gonna make little mistakes. And I think that's primarily, like, why this is as bad as it seems, why it has the reputation that it does. Also not knowing which end of the ship it's on. Alright. Excuse me. Oh, thank God. No, don't go back under, you idiots. Hey, there's that shot I wanted. Way back when. Yeah, we're doing that. Oh. Alright, back to the chat. So Chris says, I was there when I went back to the XBLA version that you could stop or slow the engine room forever by doing something. Alright, so now what? Obviously, there's that Jiggy. There's that Jiggy down in the engine room itself. Snorkel. I have to figure out how to get to Snorkel's anchor. Oh, what's down here? The last Jinjo, is it? Wrong way, you dipshit. Alright, I'm panicking. Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, let me actually do this, but doing it right. Swimming is still my big Achilles heel in this game. So combine swimming in tight little spaces and try and then precision pinpoint, and also the camera shifts. And then you've got such a ridiculously limited time to do everything. Okay. No, don't drown me. What? I don't need the whole spiel, the whole Jinjo spiel. No. Like, I'm almost thinking, should I get all the notes first, so it doesn't matter if I die getting the last Jinjo? I feel like that should be my suicide out, right? I know exactly where it is, so I can just get it whenever I need. Whenever I'm ready to get it, but I need to concentrate on getting to 100 notes. I think that's the smart play here. Because swimming is just something I'm not getting better at. And at this point in the game, I won't really need to get better at it. So we have that Jinjo, we have the Snorkel one, and we have the Jiggy down in the engine room. Okay. And I'm assuming the rest of the notes nearby. I have to swim. Okay, so for Snorkel, I have to swim up into the anchor room, right? Yeah. Oh, God. No, don't drown on me, Banjo. Do it. Alright, so I should get closer to the front of the ship. So close. I can taste it. I mean, it tastes of oil and other pollutants, but I can still taste it. This is how tired I am. Once I hit the 2-hour mark, my brain just mentally starts shutting down. As you could probably tell from the Mad Monster stream last week, where I was just... I could feel myself die on the inside. You're not going to catch me, tee hee hee. I really do love the Rusty Bucket Bay theme, though. I think it's underrated. I know I say that about a lot in this game, but genuinely underrated little tune by Mr. Kirkhope. Swim up. No, don't swim down. What the hell? Okay. I hate everything. Alright, I know I said I liked you grilled champas, but the grilled champas are getting a little old. And this is my favorite bit. Ah, thanks, guys. I'm bleeding out. Off to die. Thought I could climb the chain. I want to go up into that hole. Alright, let me get that jiggy. Yeah, I'm being told that swimming controls are just like flying. I think I have a problem flying, too. I think I'm just bad at video games. That's okay, because I like video games because I like lore, I like the immersion that a game's world presents to you. I know I need to get the jiggy. I'm trying to get to a ladder before I drown, Goldfinger style. But I'm not skilled at video games. I'm actually quite bad at them in a lot of respects. But what draws me to video games are that they allow you to live a story and stop and savor a world that can be fleshed out in ways that something with a traditional narrative can't. You know, a movie or a TV show or even a book is a finite thing. With a video game, you can go into that story and just stop and stare at every little corner of it and wonder, what if? That's what I like about video games. I've never been good at them. I can get by. I can get good enough at something to beat it. But I'm not incredibly skilled, especially when it comes to swimming and flying in Banjo-Kazooie. I hate that. I always forget that it's right there. Yeah, I know. I'm still missing a chunk of notes. Still missing what? Is it 9 notes? So I must be... missing a little room somewhere if there's 9 whole notes. Alright, well, let's head down here. Much less pressure heading down here this time around. But yeah, you know, I think coming to terms with, like, Mitchell made fun of me one E3. I love Mitchell. This isn't me ratting him out, but he said, well, you're not very good at video games, are you? And I think that was the moment I realized, you know, actually I'm not. I like... What's always drawn me to video games are not, like, it being athletics. Oh, there's 4 notes there. It's not that it's, like, athletics for nerds or those who don't like to kick a ball with their feet. It's like I said, it's a form of storytelling that's so wholly immersive, and it allows you to savor things that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to savor. The kind of stuff I really love. Lore. Details. So, yeah. Oh, what's that room in there? How do I get in there? How do I get in there? What am I missing? So yes, I have to slow down the propellers. Okay. So it's down the smokestack? Figuring something out in real time here. I've done this before, but what people don't realize is I don't just sit back and be like, oh, it's time for my yearly playthrough of Banjo-Kazooie. I haven't honestly played through Banjo-Kazooie since the XBLA version came out. I will jump into it to get screenshots for DK Vine, but I don't just play it for funsies. That's, that might be shocking for some people. I don't even really play Donkey Kong Country 2 for funsies. I usually do it in service of DK Vine with how my relationship with these games and this thing that I do has evolved, especially becoming an adult. I don't have time to just really play games for the fun of playing games. The closest I come is Sea of Thieves, and I still marry it to a stream that I do every week, so... Alright, I need to figure out how to get into that room with the switch. It's probably something super obvious that I'm forgetting. I guess I can start summing up my thoughts on Rusty Bucket Bay, though. It's winding down just a bit. It's actually a really great world. I think it's one of the top upper echelon of worlds in Banjo-Kazooie. I think there is a supreme confidence to the way they execute it that you might not see earlier in the game. I really love the way it's just... Yeah, okay, so how do I get in? What am I missing? Probably nothing up here. That was just a weird... Probably another little hole I fall down into. Another tube, perhaps? Ah! Yeah, probably another tube somewhere. But yeah, I love how this just feels like a place. It feels like a ship that's docked in a bay in some sort of industrial, grimy part of somewhere. And I don't know. So there's the door in. Is it just in here? Or is this... Oh, this is the kitchen, right? Oh no, that's the weirdo storage chamber. Okay. And then this one is the monster. Yeah, you a monster. Chris says the switch to turn the fans off is the second of the 2 tubes that isn't a grimlet. Back of the ship. Back of the ship. All right. Is it bad that I keep forgetting what is the front and what is the back of the ship? No monster. And this is what I've always loved about Rare is, you know, the thing I complain about with Mario is that Mario feels like an obstacle course. It feels like a video game designed to do video game things. That's the front of the ship. See, I don't know, this is a bigger ship than I'm used to. This is bigger than a galleon in Sea of Thieves. So yeah, there's this artifice with a lot of Mario worlds. Maybe not so much, you know, in latter-day Mario like Odyssey. I'm comparing this to its contemporary Mario, Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64 is a revolutionary game, and I don't give it the credit it honestly deserves. But it did feel like an obstacle course, just like a lot of 2D Mario feels like an obstacle course. Here we go. Yeah, you. Get out of my face. I wish I could just break that glass, because that's a long hike just to do this. Slow the fuck down. That's a great animation, though. I just love everything about the way that looks. Anyway, yeah, Rusty Bucket Bay feels like a place that has a real sense of place. Like a lot of Rare's worlds do. And maybe that's not as fanciful, maybe that's not as, you know, quote and unquote creative as some people would like in their games. Oh, you know, I want to visit someplace completely fantastical. But I like how closely Rare's worlds, or, you know, hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? Just a music note. Just a music note hiding out. Okay, and then the last 4 are where we think they are by the last Jiggy that's not a Jinjo. Alright, cool. Anyway, like I said, despite being a game about a cartoon bear and a cartoon bird, I feel like Banjo-Kazooie inhabit a very real reality, and by extension, Donkey Kong and Conker do. Conker is a little bit more elastic, of course, and then Donkey Kong 64, you know, is far too slapsticky, or begins the trend of Donkey Kong being far too slapsticky for my personal preferences, but... And these are places that I feel like could conceivably exist. Yeah, they're exaggerated, yeah, they're a bit much, but... Just gonna let it do its little spinny thing. Shit. Alright. Take whatever. I'm not gonna go out like that. Alright. So I'm still... Oh god, this has been a while. So this does put me back quite a ways. I'm 9 notes down now. This is right after Snorkel, so I have to get the one... I know what to do now. I know what to do now, so this won't take super long, but yeah, there's that music note. I was getting cocky. That's what happened. I thought this won't be any problem. The propeller slowed down. And guess what? It was a problem. It was a big problem. See, I always forget what the back of the ship is. That's the front of the ship. So I gotta go to the back of the ship. But yeah, that's what I love about Rare's games, and Rusty Bucket Bay has it. This is the front of the ship. That's the back of the ship. Damn it. I think Rusty Bucket Bay is also just one of the more interesting locations. Like, I mean, you think like Mad Monster Mansion would be far more interesting than Rusty Bucket Bay. In some respects, I guess it is. But I think because that level of plausibility is higher, like Mad Monster Mansion is like a goofy haunted house. I think Rusty Bucket Bay weirdly takes itself more serious. Alright, see, it wasn't a disaster. I've salvaged this. Last 4 notes. Last jiggy that isn't a Jinjo. And you know what? We're just going to avoid a repeat. I'm glad I stumbled across that music note. Oh my god, if I had 99 music notes and I didn't know where that last one, it would have broken me. You would have seen me weep. You would have seen me cry. You would have seen me sigh. You might have even seen me die. That might have what finally did me in. I've always loved Rare's take on everything seafaring, everything nautical. And normally I like it when it's more of a classical sense. Pirates and big wooden ships, but this is pretty good too. I'm bad at finding the holes and things. Insert joke here. Alright, well, this is happening. That only took 1 honeycomb? Like, that should have just straight up killed Banjo. I'll only do 2 more save states. How about that? Oh, it feels so good. Thank you, Bottles. I did it without cheating. Except for the modern convenience of save states. Just gonna wait. Patience is a virtue, people. This go-go world we live in. Okay, I was gonna do another thing, but I ended up hitting the wrong button. It's fine. You can wait with me. Alright, well, hey. I said I was only gonna do... Alright. You know what? It's fine. Said I was only gonna create 2 more save states. I didn't say I was gonna draw upon them. I might do that for an infinite amount of time. I also just really appreciate how much lore and backstory can be inferred from things like the Rusty Bucket. All the little detail in there. That it's from Twycross, that it's presumably Gruntilda's ship. So much of Gruntilda really pops not from what's written in-game, but from what is, like, gleamed from her backstory. I think she's a far more interesting villain in this game in concept rather than execution. I think Banjo-Tooie is where she really becomes the Gruntilda that we really know and love. Like this kind of half-baked rhyming grunty. I don't think she works quite like just the full-on evil grunty from Banjo-Tooie. Alright, where is the Jinjo hole? Could be very... I think it's back. It's back here, right? And then so over here. Yes, the Jinjo hole. So this will be my last save state. Well, in Rusty Bucket Bay. Let's do this. Just like flying, huh? Oh. Oh, you nerd. And I'm just gonna let myself drown. Yeah, enjoy that fanfare, Banjo and Kazooie. Did you know that actually they had to drown a real bear to get that sound effect? They had to go through 4 of them just to make sure they got it. And you know, normally I'm not about animal cruelty. I abhor it. But I do have to applaud them for their dedication. I'm just joking. They didn't actually kill a bear. They couldn't really get the sound they wanted from a real bear, so they drowned a horse instead. Alright, so where did that Jiggy from the Witch Switch pop out? Was it in this room? Was it in this chamber? Was it up there? Do I have to raise the water? I guess I'll do that next time. As I keep fiddling with the layer in its ladder areas. I think we're all tired here. We all want to go home, right? The good news is you won't have to watch me swim that much more in the game. Aside from visiting our old friend Naughty. Well, mildly naughty. Not very naughty or really naughty. He's a naughty. He's not one of the naughties. He is a the naughty, but not from any previous reputation. Thank you for watching, everyone. We're getting through it. I'm doing it. You know, the Idaho crew like did Rusty Bucket Bay in 45 minutes last night. It's fine. I enjoy the contrast. Spice of life. How we're all so different. Be sure to tune in this Sunday. DK Vine's Stream of Thieves, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. That's 4 p.m. BST. It is going to be a Golden Glory weekend in Sea of Thieves and the last stream in Season 6, unless they delay Season 7 again. Who knows? So we're going to be going for gold and maybe a little bit of glory, too. I haven't really decided what we're doing. But then the Idaho crew will be back Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. It's 1 a.m. Wednesday morning for you Brits. Apologies. The Idaho crew will be continuing their Banjo-thon, and they will be, I believe, picking up with Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge, the next chronological installment of the Banjo series after this game. They've been playing the XBLA versions, though, so you see, it's all very different. I will be back next Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 6:30 p.m. British Summer Time, and we will be knocking off Click Clock Wood, which might be one of the very best worlds ever devised in a 3D platforming game, in my opinion, anyway. I'm going to be terrible at it, too, which will be fun to kind of rationalize the two perspectives of me loving something and it causing me so much pain and misery. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hey, get in my shot. Don't photobomb the end of the stream. I said I wasn't going to create any more save states. That was in Rusty Bucket Bay. Do one more. One more there. Bye. Keep it rusty.